Okay, now I'm sitting on a little bench outside and just wanted to say a few things about how this all started and how the Lord has blessed us for so many years now to have this wonderful marriage and to live this long. It's hard to figure out what to say since we've lived together so many years. I think it's 58. And so just wanted to tell others, though, about how the Lord has been always with us, and just like each of you, the other families I'm talking to now, you've gone through a lot of different things, but I always knew, and He always proved it to be true, that the Lord was in control, and that He was going to see us through whatever the circumstances, and that's certainly what He did back in 1995 when John was 55 and he had his stroke. He had to do a lot of therapy, and most of you know, went through all that with us. At least 4 years of intensive, and then ever since then, a lot of speech and physical therapies and things. But anyway, the Lord did see us all through that and got John to be really in good shape when they said he probably would never talk or walk or all those things that they told us were so encouraging. He did. He came back. And so we've been blessed to have, y'all know, 3 sons, and our wonderful daughters-in-love, and 10 grandchildren. Plus, Hannah Jane, our oldest granddaughter, got married, 2 years ago now, I guess, nearly. And she is married to Rock. So we have 11, count him as 11 grandchildren. And no greats yet, but we have hopes. But I did want to tell one funny story about John. Some of you probably have heard it before, but between John's junior and senior year at Texas A&M, he applied for a job with the Interior Department for 2 months in Alaska, and I was not happy. I didn't want him to be in Alaska. There was a lot of bears and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, that's where he was. So he was there for 2 months, and when he came home, he had planned this really, he thought, a wonderful time for us at the San Jacinto Inn, where we used to go out with a lot of friends for picnics and everything, but they had this really nice inn that served a lot of shrimp and stuff. And so I was so thrilled, and he had roses. It was just really lovely, and we got out there, and I just was really loving it, eating all my shrimp. And John, I noticed when I looked over there, he wasn't eating very much, and I was going, my gosh, he's changed a little bit since he was here, because he didn't seem to be enjoying his meal very much. So we finished and got back in the car, and John said, well, I was wondering if we could go back over to the monument part and stop. And I thought, oh, good, he's going to give me a kiss. And so we stopped, and he said, but I said, I want to show you something. I brought you a souvenir from Alaska, and it's in the glove compartment. And so I said, oh, okay, and so I leaned over, undid the glove compartment, and there he had the light just perfectly shining on my engagement ring. And I didn't know what to say, because we had dated 7 years off and on, and I knew I would know when he was going to actually give me an engagement ring, but of course I didn't. And so I looked up at John, and I know he was thinking I was going to say, oh, thank you, I love you so much, or whatever. And I said, John, I think I'm going to throw up. And John said, oh, and he opened the door, and I did throw up. So this wasn't the perfect way to probably start out your marriage, but we've been able to enjoy a whole wonderful lifetime together, and we just feel very blessed to have all of y'all as friends. Thank y'all for making our life wonderful. Thank you. Bye-bye.